Hello everyone, I am Dresden, and welcome back to Driving Until Destroyed. To start this episode off, we have the Hirochi SR4 all-wheel drive S. And I do not expect this to go very well, since it is a mostly off-road course. And I've done some testing in the Hirochis, and we have lost front drive axles off of jumps. Not on this map, I haven't tested on this map, but just maps in general. The front axles are pretty easy to break off of jumps, which is not a good thing. So we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm not expecting this to go super well. Of course, we have to full throttle it whenever we can. If you don't know what the series is, we drive vehicles around this very punishing map until they are destroyed, and then we will see how they compare to other vehicles that are also sent around this map. At the end of the video, there will be a leaderboard. So, we do have a rule I have not mentioned, and I might need to mention it fairly soon, where if a part of the vehicle gets crash welded into the tires and it causes an issue, I can go ahead and remove that. So if that bumper ends up causing problems with steering, I can try and pull it out. Now the only bad part about pulling it out is it can pop the tires if it is welded into there. That is a rule that I don't think I've mentioned before, but is a thing. This thing is not having a fun time gearing currently, as you can hear probably. The gears are not sounding very good. Oh, airtime, exhaust damage. It's a little louder now. Oh, that got the front bumper out, but that was a hardy hit on the back left there. Wow, it's louder. Holy crap, it is a lot louder. However, it is about to be in first place for all the vehicles, which is impressive. First place before was a truck. So this jump you gotta hit at that angle. Yeah, that was good. Okay, could have been better. If you look at our rear left wheel, you could probably say the same. Also, another rule. Is this four-wheel steering? No, that's just loose. Okay. I was confused for a second. We've never actually gotten to go through this yet. At least in the recent episodes, not the ones that were a year and a half ago. If the car gets bottomed out there, we can of course pull it out. Wow, it is crab walking because of that rear wheel. If that rear wheel fell off, that would probably be better for us than how it is now. Because right now it is a little bit annoying to drive. It actually does not go very fast. We do have a rule: if it cannot go over 15 miles an hour, it is counted out. That is our crawler rule, and it's really good at turning left. Oh, pothole alley. Try to avoid the potholes if we can. Ay. We have not gotten here for a year and a half. It's kind of sad, actually. I thought last episode would have been a lot better, but I guess I'm getting better at controlling cars in this game again. I don't know. Whatever it is, we just cleared a lap. So they are 2-mile laps, about, give or take. So maybe like 1.9 mile laps if you do it right, if you do it well. Can still clear 15 miles an hour. It is just a nightmare to drive, and something is wrong with the clutch or the gearbox, because it is really not liking the whole driving aspect of the driving. At least the shifting aspect of it. We are clearing 15 miles an hour, so we are good to keep going. I forgot to mention, this is actually a track created for a YouTuber named Fail Race, and he did a series on this track called Driven Until Destruction. So this is kind of a spin-off sort of series from that called Driving Until Destroyed. I will have his channel in the end screen and in the description of the video if you want to go ahead and check him out. He still does these Driven Until Destruction things, just on different maps. this map is very outdated. That is why some of the buildings and stuff back there are orange. It's because this map is outdated. It's still moving. Honestly, we might make it another lap if that rear wheel doesn't cause us too many problems. Now, if the engine does hydrolock, it is out. However, I can do everything that I can to try and stop it from hydrolocking. And hydrolocking, if you don't know, is when it gets drowned. So when a vehicle goes underwater and the engine dies. And I can do everything possible to prevent that. However, if it ends up hydrolocking or breaking because of the hydrolocking, because of me pulling it out, because I'm still not very good at the node grabber yet, then it is counted out. It is not a redo. It is donezo. This is doing pretty good for the first vehicle. Almost 3 miles. Not bad. Doesn't really still go in a straight line, but that's alright. Something's making a weird noise. That's not sounding good, whatever that is. I don't know what that high-pitched squealing is. It does not sound very good. This thing is really just trucking along. I mean, I'm just... Oh, we are upside down. Did damage to something, but I didn't get to see it. Yeah, no, something is wrong. Something is very squeaky inside of this thing. Oh. Oof. That sounds horrible. I have no clue what that is, but that's probably the clutch because it's not doing too hot. The clutch isn't. Oof. Radiator's still good. I really don't know what that noise is. I'm sure somebody could tell me if you know a lot about noises cars make, if you're a mechanic or such. However, that really does not sound good at all. This thing should not be doing this well. It is really doing well, though, with a broken wheel. We've been dealing with this wheel for about a lap, and it is still going. Not, I wouldn't say going strong, but it's going. Oh, that was almost a wall. But maybe it would have taken the wheel off. That would have been nice. Yeah, this thing barely passes the crawler rule, though, because it is just... It gets some speed out, and then just stops. Pothole alley. Oh. I hate that rear wheel steering is just absolutely terrible. Oh. Now, I don't know if we are stuck on the wall or not. However, it is not moving. That might be it out. I'm surprised the rear left half shaft just broke. No, it's gone, which means we did lose the front wheel drive at some point, I think. So that is it out. It made it 3.6 miles. Which is really good, actually. But the drive shaft just, it's got the best of it. Now, sticking with the sports car theme, we have the Hirochi Pursuit Targa Sport. Now, I guess this isn't really much of a sport car, it's more of a tuner racer sort of thing. However, it counts as a sports car for this, and wow, is it quick. Yeah, this thing rips apparently. Gosh. This is gonna be fun to control off the jumps and stuff. Like that, for instance. Oof. Now, the radiator's gone. That's not good. Now, it could be a small leak, and it won't actually overheat the engine too bad. However, could also be a pretty large leak, and that would not be good for the car at all. It's not overheating too much at the moment, though. So that's a good thing. Actually, it's barely overheating at all, but all these hits on the front are going to rack up and not be very good for the car. Ooh, we are sideways. We are sideways a lot. Also, again, I forgot to reset the distance counter. So I will just easily subtract the distance from the last vehicle, which was 3.6 miles off of the distance that this gets. That it'll say on the timer down there, or on the distance tracker. And off the big jump, and we landed it well. So last episode was just kind of like a getting used to the track again episode, I guess. Because we didn't land that jump well any of the times, and that jump I think ended up breaking 3 of the 4 vehicles that we used in the episode. And we have now made it past it twice. In sports cars, which we used. Oh, that front left is not healthy. Heck. Now, I'm gonna hope this is rear-wheel drive. Oh, overheating. Now, if we can make it to the water before the vehicle fully overheats, it might recover some of the temperature back. However, I don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to be out. The water's right there. Will it cool it off at all? Little bit. We can go a little further. But it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. This thing's going to overheat. I thought it was going to be an axle because the frame of this thing is making it right now, so only 3 wheels can be on the ground at a time. Wow, the water really actually recovered some of the temperature. The engine torque has been reduced because of it overheating though. So it's not going to be as fast as it once was. Oh, that was a bad hit. That was a really bad hit on the front end through the pothole alley. Try to dodge some of the potholes, but can't dodge all of them. And the engine has locked up, which means that it overheated, even though the overheating thing doesn't look bad. Wow, the radiator is dangling. That's probably why it overheated. Just has no radiator anymore. Maybe took a beating, but ended up dying. Almost finished the lap though. So this will definitely be a second place. And last but certainly not least, we have the Gavel Vertex NA2 Christmas Edition. Now there are a lot of versions of this car. Wow, it's actually got some speed. There are a lot of versions of this car, and so you'll definitely be seeing more of this one. This is of course a modded vehicle though, but there's gonna be some fun ones we'll go through throughout the series. If you guys like the series, then let me know by leaving a like on the video. Oh, the nose fell off the front. Let me know by leaving a like on this video and a comment telling me that you like it, maybe sharing it with some of your friends, because if this video gets lots of likes and views, then I know that you guys are enjoying the series, or at least that you guys are clicking on it. Oh, we lost the Christmas tree. Oh, we're gonna lose more than the Christmas tree soon if we're not careful. Sheesh. It's going a little mad. A little breaky and such. Also, the last vehicle, if you were wondering how far that went and you didn't want to do the math, it went 1.7 miles. Just by subtracting what the first vehicle got from what the total distance between the two was. Got 1.7 miles. I didn't feel like doing that mentally, even though I could though, so I just used a calculator. Now, are we going to clear this jump? We're pulling a little to the left. Ooh, we did, but she is not going to turn anymore. Maybe? Oh, hold on. Every once in a while, there's a little bit of steering. We're back on the course. We're going to see if we can make it further. Oh, yeah, that front right wheel is not connected to the tie rod anymore. That tie rod is just gone. No, I think we're done. And of course it's upside down. Wow, that intercooler is very low too. Don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it is. That was a pretty quick one. Also had the stick in it, and the presents were all bouncing around. So as for the leaderboard and the placement of the vehicles so far, in first place we have the Burnside Special Hot Node from last episode. That of course went 3.8 miles. Now we're just going to review the vehicles from this episode. You can go ahead and look at the scoreboard right now if you want to see the other vehicles. So the Hirochi SR4 all-wheel drive S is in second place currently with a distance of 3.6 miles, braking with the drive shaft. Next, we have the Hirochi Pursuit Targa Sport in 5th place, and that has gone 1.7 miles, but it overheated. And in 8th place, we have the Gavel Vertex NA2 Christmas Edition, which went 1.1 miles and broke because of the steering. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button and hit the red subscribe button. Let me know how you like it. If you like it, I will do more. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and see ya in the next episode.